What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping into another video. My name is Josh and I am just your average Joe day trader. Hey, well, as you can see, finally, guys, I am home. I am back in the luxury of my own abode. Thank you. After a grueling 5-hour drive back from where I was this week, I made it back home through the rain, through construction, sent around Lake Okeechobee, which, if you know Florida at all, is one of the biggest lakes we have in the state of Florida, because it was a detour, which added a ton of extra time. But I made it, and I'm here, and I'm excited to be back where I can make my videos and be more comfortable and sleep in my own bed. Oh my goodness. My wife is excited I'm home. I'm excited to be here, and I get to sleep in my bed with my pillow and hopefully get a good night's sleep, because I do not sleep good in hotels. I do not sleep good with hotel pillows. It just doesn't work for me, guys. So traveling sometimes is not fun. But I'm back and I'm home and I'm excited and I'm renewed and I'm refreshed. And I'm excited because there's something I want to share with you guys today. And it's all about a stock that you're hearing a lot about right now. And if you've been a subscriber with me, you've probably watched many videos that I've put out months ago about a specific company. And I'm going to get to it in a minute. And I'm going to share a lot about the company, a lot of good information about this company, and why you should be considering it as one of your stock choices. Now, please remember, yes, Tommy, this is not financial advice, and I am just sharing with you what I do and what I'm considering. I am a day trader. I love to be a retail day trader, and I do provide the best day trade stocks to get in and out of, which, by the way, I do have a new list getting ready to come out, which I'm going to be releasing first to the Discord group. Then I'll be submitting it out there for you guys in a quick short video. But I do have a new list based on my trending and doing analysis on what I believe to be the best day trade stocks to get in and out of, to make money. And you can follow along with them, do your own homework and your own due diligence on them. But they're the ones that I'm getting in and out of every day based on candlestick patterns, support and resistance levels, and overall volatility. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what I want to talk about right now, and I'm actually pretty excited to talk about this. But I'm first going to tell you transparency rules. I don't own any of this stock. I don't own it, and I'm a little bit disappointed. I want to talk to you guys about SoFi. I want to talk about SoFi Technologies, SoFi. If you have not heard of SoFi yet, which I would be hard to believe you haven't heard of SoFi, but if you haven't heard about SoFi yet, I'm going to share it with you and hopefully convince you to take another look at it and figure out if it's something that's right for your portfolio. So, SoFi, is it the future of banking? Okay? We're going to talk a little bit about the stock. We're going to talk a little bit about their history and why is everybody talking about it right now? So, first of all, diving into this most exciting fintech company. It's one of the most exciting fintech companies in the market right now. And SoFi Technologies in the stock world, in the banking industry, is also known as the Netflix of banking. Do you guys like Netflix? Do you have a Netflix account? Because maybe you need SoFi. It is considered the Netflix of banking. From helping millennials crush student debt to disrupting Wall Street with zero commission investing, SoFi is not just a bank, guys. SoFi is, in fact, a movement. So SoFi actually started in 2011 at Stanford University. There was a group of very smart young folks that one day asked, why does borrowing money suck so much? And it literally, in quotes, I could say, in quotes, based on what I researched, why does borrowing money suck so much? Okay. And because of that, they launched SoFi for At the time, that was short for social finance. And the reason why they did this was to basically help students refinance their student loans with lower rates, which were funded by other alumni. So that's pretty genius, right? If you think about that, you had a group of alumni that created this bank. Okay, you can't really call it a bank. It's like this loan center that would loan money with a lower rate to help their fellow students. Pretty cool, and how smart. Now, fast forward, and SoFi is now a publicly traded company under the ticker SoFi. Look it up. And they have over 6 million members and counting. 6 million members and counting. So think of SoFi as like a super app for your money. Okay, it's kind of like if Venmo, Robinhood, and your bank had a baby and they raised it on TikTok. Okay, they do banking, they have checking, savings, direct deposit. They do investing in stocks and crypto and ETFs. And let me tell you, with no commissions, by the way. They do lending like student loans, personal loans, mortgages. Matter of fact, they even do wedding loans, right? I even covered this in one of the last videos. If you're getting married, listen, if you propose and you need to take a loan out for a wedding, okay, let's pump the brakes a little bit, back it up a little bit. You're going to take a loan for a wedding? Okay, well, if you need a loan for a wedding, guys, go to SoFi. They do it. They also do credit cards. And their credit cards have a huge cashback reward program. And then let's not forget, if you didn't know, SoFi Stadium. Yeah, they sponsor the stadium where the Super Bowl just happened. Okay, pretty chill, pretty cool. So basically, SoFi, in trying to kind of give you a little bit of the understanding of it, they want to be this one-stop shop. They want to be a one-stop shop for everything money. All in one app. They don't do branches. There's no drama. It's basically just digital domination. And they're doing a really good job at it. Now, here's the thing. SoFi is not just cool because it's a super awesome, cool concept. They're legit. They are a legit bank. And here's why. They have acquired Golden Pacific Bank. Okay, so being an actual bank, and after acquiring Golden Pacific Bank, that means that now they can hold your deposits and lend, which gives them more control and higher profits. Okay, and their user base is exploding. Okay, they have added over 400,000 new members per quarter. It's nuts when you kind of think about the numbers that are happening. The current CEO, Anthony Noto, is a former NFL COO and Twitter CFO. You guys hear me? So he knows how to run a business and how to build the hype around a business. And with student loan payments resuming, okay, based on the change in the presidency and the cabinet, student loan payments will resume. And I know my daughter-in-law and my son just had this conversation with us about basically that, my daughter-in-law is a psychologist. She's in counseling, and they have a student debt. Well, there was a period of time where that was on pause and they were paying like some sort of minimums to it. Well, now it goes back to basically full speed ahead. So with that resuming, guess who's ready to refinance again? Yep, SoFi. They're ready to refinance those. Now, you could say that a lot of people are not just investing in SoFi, but they're connecting to SoFi through getting loans and becoming clients or customers because, to be totally honest, they're sick of traditional banks. They're sick of the fees and the rates and paying for somebody to have a building, right? Everything's online. So there's no brick and mortar. There's no overhead to that. So, basically SoFi's like, hey, we have better rates. There's no fees. And we don't close at 5 p.m. like it's 1999. They're open 24/7. Go check out SoFi online and see the website. It's ridiculous, guys. So what does that do for us, right? Retail sales, retail stock traders, day traders, if you're a stock trader in long-term hold, well, let's talk about the money. Let's talk about what that looks like, okay? Their stock has had a rough ride. Not going to lie to you. The stock's had a rough ride, and we're going to get into the chart in a couple minutes, and I'm going to show it all to you. But they've had this rough ride. They debuted in 2021 and getting caught in the 2022 tech crash like everyone else did. They went basically from a high of over $20 to below $5. Ouch. Okay, thank God, right? I wasn't in the stock when it did that. But they did. They dropped below $5. And the good news is it's been fighting back ever since. In 2024 and 2025, as of July, okay, this year, the stock's trading around $6 to $7. Now, my opinion, it's still undervalued. And there's many bulls out there that say, hey, this stock is undervalued. The analysts say it's undervalued. Some analysts are actually calling for $10 plus targets. And if the rates drop and loan activity rebounds, then others think that this could be a $15 to $20 stock long term if SoFi keeps scaling and cross-selling. Okay, but let me give you a little spoiler on that, guys. This is what the analysts have been saying about SoFi for the last several weeks. Let me tell you what the analysts are doing today about SoFi. They're like this. Okay? Why? Because SoFi has already crossed over $20. It's actually in the post market right now at 21. So you guys tell me, what do you think of SoFi? Now, here's the thing. Don't bet your rent money on it. Make sure you do your own research about all this. But for growth investors, I really truly believe this is the stock to watch. Let's get into the charts real quick. I want to show this to you. I just want to kind of show you what this looks like. So boom, here we are. Average Joe Day Trader setup. This is where we get to look at one stock alone, okay? And I honestly, I do love SoFi. I was in SoFi. All the videos that I pumped out about SoFi, I was in it at like $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. When it hit $12 or $13, I was out like a scout. I was like, man, this is a high. I'm selling out of this. I'm taking profit, moving on. Treated it like a day trade, even though everybody, including myself, were convinced this is a great long-term hold. I didn't really want it in my long-term portfolio because there was a lot of volatility to it, and it wasn't doing as good as I thought it was doing. Oh my gosh, was I wrong? This is one of those, and I told my Discord group tonight, this is one of those that I'm saying I wish I stayed in it. Look at this. Okay, now this is the daily. I don't love the daily, but I wanted you guys to see this for a minute. Okay, $6, right? 2024, August 2024. Okay, June, July. Let's see. Today's the 10th. So here, a year ago today, it was at a high of $6.62. Okay, not too far from where it was just recently. But look, it ran all the way up, and it had here in January of 2025, it hit a high of $18.42. It ran back down. We hit this low here April 8th, about April 8th, okay, for $9.24. So still not even really that bad of a low. And literally, I personally just sat here and watched it do nothing but go north. I mean, okay, look at this for a second. I'm gonna do what I do a lot of times in my own, looking at stocks and understanding the stocks. Okay, so let's see here. Got to go here. There we go. Okay, watch this. Okay, we're gonna start at the very low. We're gonna pull it to the very, very high. Okay, boom. Guys, look at that channel. Look at that channel, guys. Okay? This is your support line right here. Okay? And this is the daily. This is your resistance line. It lived right in this support and resistance line, and then it hit the support line and it danced on the support line in the daily, guys. And then at about, let's see, June 24th, it's done nothing but go up. We're basically here today at a new high of $21.32. $21.32. Okay? And it's sitting right now at $20.97 in this post market. So let's go to the 15-minute so you can see what it's been doing over the last several days. Now, even ignoring the drops, right? Even ignoring the drops, if you were to take a line and continue to go this way, okay, it's on nothing but this uptrend. So, me personally, tomorrow morning, spending time on this, I'm most likely going to take a position on it, and I'm going to do what I should have done the first time. Set it and forget it. And just leave it be. And listen, a month from now, I may come back to it, and it might be $5. A month from now, I may come back to it, and it might be $30. Okay? And when I come back to it a month from now, if it's $5 or it's $30, I'm going to forget about it again. And I'm going to leave it. Because the thing about this is they just got approved in all kinds of other spaces, in other countries, in the EU. And they're doing, basically this is not just a bank, it's also a tech company. Okay. So with it being, AI driven tech space, I mean, the sky is the limit for this. So do some homework, do some research. I urge you guys to make sure you do your own due diligence, but it's something that I am very heavily looking at. And here's the final deal, okay? SoFi is building the bank of the future. Flashy, digital, and it's customer obsessed. Customers love it. And the new millennials, the new generation, that's what they want, that's what they love. And the old school Bank of America, Wachovia banks, SunTrust banks, all these old school banks, some of them don't even exist anymore. Wells Fargo, okay? They don't exist anymore because the model is old and outdated. Think about things like Wealthfront, where you can put your money, transfer from an account right online. Capital One, okay? I have several Capital One accounts, and my Capital One accounts, they're all online. There's no brick and mortar. I don't pay any fees or anything for it. And it's awesome to do banking through that way. Okay. So whether you're actually looking to invest, refinance, or just basically escape the evil clutches of the traditional banks, SoFi might be basically your financial soulmate, guys. And I'm loving it now. So do me a favor, drop a comment for me. Let me know how you feel about this. Are you going to buy SoFi? Think about it. Do your homework first. Do your due diligence. Don't act on me. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion. Okay? I know what I'm doing, right? I'm going to wait for the next dip. I'm going to see it in the morning and see what happens. And when it comes back down, most likely I'm going to wait for the dip. But I got to see what it does in the morning because it's already $21. And I'm not telling you I have FOMO, guys. This is not fear of missing out. This is basically understanding that if I don't make a great decision somehow with SoFi, that I probably will miss out. I already have. I was out like $13. It's up basically $7 per share. Guys, think about that, $7 per share. And you guys that trade with me, man, I buy 1,000 shares. I buy 500 shares. Ouch. So, all right, drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're going to do. And hey, hit that like button for me. Smash that like button for me, guys. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, hit that subscription button for me so that you'll get to see more of my videos, as I release them. And hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of the videos when I release them. So you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. And guys, that is it. That's all I've got. That's all about SoFi. I don't even know what else to say about it. Except, guys, let's get rich together. Stay bullish. Josh out. Peace.